help people. That's all amazing. But let me just tell you, the things that you did to get here, those are the people that I took with me to the top. Those are the ones that I said, listen, you're in, I'm in, right? I know how hard Dana has been working, but and I honor that with all of my time. Literally, if you knew where I was right now, you'd probably be freaking out that I'm doing this live training right now. You'll find out another time, but this is how important Dana is to me. Okay, Dana is one of those humans who is like, listen, I'm not here for me. I'm great. I have everything I need. My family's great. I could do all this, but listen, I'm here for the humans who need to come with me. I'm here for the humans who are going to do good in this world, who have amazing energy, who are going to take care of people. And Danelle, I'm going to run until every single one of them has what they want. And I was like, that's my kind of human. It's my kind of human. I'm going to run with Dana, and I'm going to run with you and Todd and David. You guys have like legends, and like, I hope you understand how lucky you are to be in the room. Those are like 3 of the biggest builders in the like globe. So that you have that, I want you to understand. Here's what I need you to know. As a normal human, I'm a mom from a very small town in Colorado that really most people don't know. No skills in sales, no skills in anything, but I had a mentor, just like Dana, just like David, just like Todd. And I said, show me what to do. Now, when you leave here, right now you're in this little environment of amazing, right? Never felt such good energy, right? Everybody loves each other. Everybody's encouraging each other. Everybody's fired up. And when you go back home, you go back to all these people who aren't really aware of that energetic magic that is happening in the room or on your screens right now. And you have all these challenges. What I want you to do is I want you to channel what you feel today. I want you to write it down. I want you to be able to close your eyes and hear it. And I want you to be able to have it every single morning when you go out, okay? If I were to tell you that you were 10 people a day away from a multi-million-dollar business, I would be correct, okay? Like, I'm gonna tell you, the majority of people, all they're missing is the ability to open their mouth all the time. Guess what? My ex-husband once told me, well, don't you wish you could get paid to just talk? If you could only get paid to talk, you'd be great. And I was like, what a good idea. Worked out okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you, you have the skills. You have your phones, you have your mouth, you have your energy working for you that you have the ability to channel at any time you want, and go take it out on the world. Okay. If you were to write this down, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I'm going to go talk to 10 people. I'm going to get 2 of them to get started, and I'm going to get 3 of them to become customers. The other ones, I'm going to high five. You know, yay. Thanks for being one of my 10. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the next 10. I'm going to talk to 10 people, and I'm going to get 2 to get started, and I'm going to get 3 to become customers, and everybody else, I'm going to high five. Whoop. Next. Right. Because they're going to come later. They're going to go the back of the train, though. I want you to think about this. No matter what you have going on, I had 3 jobs, and I started a business on the side, and with 6 months, I never had to have anybody else tell me my worth ever again. You have every single thing aligned for you, a company that is on the way up, not the way out. I mean, you're welcome. That's a good job for you for signing up at the right time, the right moment when things are hot and things are moving, okay? And I want you to think about having leadership, people you could pour into, talk to. Let's just say right now, nobody else was going to help you from this point forward. From this point forward, you're on your own. You have every single thing you need, right? It's very, very simple. I want this. I'm going to help a lot of people. I'm going to see who else wants this, right? Because your product is amazing, right? I mean, look at my face, just saying. I'm getting younger by the day. Thank you for my masks, Dana. They're my favorite. Okay. Everybody keeps asking if I'm building again because I wear them and I post them all the time. And I'm like, I don't know. Meet my friend, Dr. Dana. She is. Okay. So here's what I want to tell you. Okay. Whatever you really want to create, your brain right now is processing that. How many of you guys have written down a goal that you want to hit when you leave this retreat? You know what you want to hit in the next 30 days, in the next 60 days, in the next 90 days. Okay, your brain is already going to work for you. Your energy is already going to work for you. How many of you are a little nervous though because you haven't done it before? You haven't done it before. You're like, well, I got to go prove it to myself. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is how our brain works. Okay, first a thought comes in the back of our brain. If you've had any training with me, you know this. Then it's felt. You have these little feelings. How many of you guys have feelings anytime you're building this business? I don't know why I cried so much in network marketing, but I seriously did. Okay, then we have these feelings, and then we move to the facts. Okay, that's what happens. Thought comes in, it's felt, then it's facted. I want to help you go to the facts quickly. All you have to do is set one goal and go hit it. The next 30 days from leaving here, in the next 60 days by the end of the year, you can do anything for 90 days. I could run on a treadmill for 90 days if I needed to, okay? Might have a couple of bruised shins and broken nose, but I could do it, okay? You could do anything for a short amount of time. If you set that goal and you go hit it one time, your brain is now trained from that win for everything else you're gonna go do. Everything you're going to go do. All you have to do is tell your brain once that you can do something you didn't know you could do, and it's done. The next time you go to do a big goal, you're like, well, I typically hit my goals, so I'm going to hit that one too. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to come out of this retreat for the next 30 days and blow your own mind, right? You're going to talk to people with more fierce fire, courage, bravery, commitment than you ever have. Most people, the rest of the world is out there dating their doubt. They're in a relationship with their doubt. So sad. They talk to it all the time. They converse with it. They have conversations with it. Well, I only date other things. I date my commitment every single day. My commitment to my goals, my commitment to the people who are running with me, my commitment who need more income, my commitment to people who need better health. That's all I do. There are plenty of people in this world for you to talk to and create massive success. What you have to do is blow your mind for 30 days. You have to beat your brain's record one time for it to train you and talk to you like a natural winner that you are. It's just brain training. Every single day you're brain training. You wake up and you're like, oh, it's hard. You're right. Your brain is going to tell you you're correct. You wake up every single day and you go, I'm one of the ones. I actually did something to get to a retreat. I just separated myself from the pack. You're right. Most people aren't going to do what you just did. Some need somebody to just show them how. Right? If you all just did what you did and you were the leader of your team, you helped 3 other people go do it in the next 30 days, you might shock yourself, right? Everybody thinks it takes millions and millions of people and a beautiful face and a hot body and all these things that you compare yourself to. Well, I'll tell you what, I had none of those. I've actually gotten prettier with money because you can pay for it. Okay? So I want to tell you, okay, I didn't have any of those things going for me. I was a crazy mom who was so hungry and so broke that I just had to prove it to myself once. From then on, I was like, man, all those things people told me, they were inaccurate. If you can disprove your doubt, you'll never date it again. You'll never talk to it. You'll never need a conversation with it. You'll never need to bring in anybody else to converse about it. It's done. What happens is you actually have your hands on the business that set me free from anything, from any doubt, any discouragement, any hard time, any relationship, any thing that no longer served me. I actually got the greatest gift in the world, right? But here's what I'm going to tell you. You don't have to worry about who comes with you. You don't have to worry about who doesn't. All you have to do is take the energy that you feel right now and bring it somewhere, okay? I believe in everything Dr. Dana does, and I will tell you, you each have this energetic magic in you. Before I was talented, I brought my energy to the room. My energy moved people. Watch this. Everybody smile right now. Like, give me your greatest, like, oh, I love my life. Lean forward. Get excited. Okay? It's not crazy ridiculous. You don't seem like a hyper idiot. Okay? You are happy. You guys know what the number one thing is that people want in this world? Joy, happiness, freedom. Well, bring it to them. Does your face know? Does your body know? Does your energy know? People be like, Danelle, what are you doing? You're changing the world. Be like, I know, you want to come? What are we doing? I don't know, it's legal. You want to come? Right? Like I didn't make business difficult. Some people are like, let me just tell you about the doctor and the medicine of the jungle of Siberia. It's going to save your life. Nobody cares about that. That's confusing. That's what you tell them after they get started. There's a lot of medicine behind this. There's a lot of fact behind this. There's a lot of incredible. But you know what people need? People need energy to change their life. They have a test inside of them that they know is true, that they want to ascend, that they want to earn, that they want to provide, that they want to be a part of a community that loves them like you guys love each other. And all you have to do is hand that to them. Be it, right? Consistently. Now, I tell people consistency is a bad word. It's like a naughty word. I understand how people use it, but consistently leaves room for people to have a lot of excuses like, well, I'm doing it consistently more than I ever have, like every other day-ish. I'm going to tell you there's one word that you need to replace with consistency, and that is daily. 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 Because you can't cheat on daily, right? You could cheat on consistency. You can't cheat on daily. And I'm like a cheater. Like if we're playing a card game, I'll cheat to win, just so you know. Just like in games, I'm like gonna win. So I'll outsmart ya. I'll go around the rules. Yeah, I see you laughing. You're on my team. We get each other. Okay? But you gotta understand, the only person you cheat when you don't work your business daily is your future. Is you. Everybody told me, Danelle, your kids are too young. You shouldn't run so hard. You can't have it all. I was like, I actually have quite a lot of balance in my life. I love my children. I work my business really hard. I built what most people don't until their kids have graduated the house. Now they get it all while they're with me. Let me just tell you, start today. Do it every day and feel the blessings. Nobody gets to make your rules. You guys, you damn adults. You're adults, right? You're adults. You have earned the privilege of writing your own rules. So I want you to really specifically today write down what you want in this life. Write what you want down. Write what's going to prove you want it in the next 30 days. And you don't stop till it's done. Maybe it takes you 42 days. Maybe it takes you 60 days. Maybe it takes you 90 days. Maybe it takes you 12 months. I don't care what it is. You don't stop till it's done. And your brain needs one reset. One reset to forget all of the things that you haven't done in the rest of your life. I needed one win to unlock my future. Like, how many of you guys have failed at some things before or set a goal and not hit it, and it kind of feels like crap, and then you beat yourself up, and then it's like, blah, right? Okay, let me just tell you. Whining saves nobody. Beating yourself up helps no one. There should be zero time in your life for anything except encouraging yourself on your way there. Like, listen, wake up. Get after it. Who's going to be the lucky one to run into me today? Here I come. Right? I'm going to tell you, right? When people are like, here she comes, a crazy lady in the grocery store. She's going to try and recruit me. You bet I am, because you got skills. I'm not recruiting losers. You can't outrun me. I'm going to chase you down the grocery store and make sure you know. You coming or not? This train's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Right? I don't know. Everybody called me crazy till I was in Forbes, and they're like, oh, maybe she's onto something. Maybe you missed your shot 13 years and running. Right? Okay. So I just want you to think about this. Like, life is really short. Okay. The reason I'm so fired up and passionate about helping you do this, about helping you know that you need no rock star qualities, just so you know, zero. You need zero talent. My number one recruiter had no teeth. No joke. I thought he was homeless, and I didn't want to make him pay $500 because I was like, that's kind of like probably breaking the law if you sign up a homeless person. He wasn't homeless. He just didn't care about his teeth, and he recruited everyone in the world. Okay? There is zero skill set necessary other than you care for people, you love your product, and you want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. No religious belief, no personal belief, no angry mom, no opinionated friend or sister that gets to tell you otherwise. Right? The house I just bought was exactly like a napkin I drew 11 years ago. God already put that dream in my heart. I had no idea it'd work out that way. So they're literally almost exact. It's pretty unbelievable. Like that thing that's in there, it's meant to be real. So what do you have to do? Okay? You have to not be sensitive. You have to not be sensitive to other people and their opinions or their thoughts or their hate or their love or any of those kinds of things. I'm going to tell you, you can only be sensitive to serve. If someone is like, great, be so sensitive to serve their needs and help other people. Anything else is a waste of our energy. Why would you let anyone poke a hole in your energy bubble? My energy bubble is my life. I bring it to the table. I bring it to the fire. I bring it to my family. I bring it to my team. I bring it to every single human in the world. And right now you guys are living in the best bubble there is. You're there with Dana. You're there with David. You are there with Todd. You guys are there getting your bubble inflated with air, right? Energy, belief, passion, faith, fire, skills, right? Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's the same industry that's been building for generations upon generations of humans that can help you build a legacy. You can build anything you want in the future if you master this one craft. It's going to teach you sales. It's going to teach you humans. It's going to teach you psychology. It's going to teach you getting over your own crap. And it's also going to make you very wealthy if you let it. It's going to be this, or it's going to lead to this, or it's going to lead to this, but I'm going to tell you, take the dad out of the way, take everything out of the way, and you say, listen, I'm committing to the best 30 days of my life. I'm not allowing anyone to poke holes in my bubble. I'm not going to let anyone's energy change mine. I'm not going to let anyone else's opinion change mine. I'm going to love everybody for what they have. I'm going to do the daily. And I'm going to honor this life I've been given, because the truth is this: you can win 30 days at a time. 90 days from now, you can be at a completely different place financially, personally, professionally, relationally, family. And if you set up your life to take this energy back to your relationships, back to your kids, back to your business, and you don't stop, right? You light it up. You're writing your gratitudes every single day. That's what puts you in control of your brain. Okay? You're writing your gratitudes. You're writing your goals every single day. You're working those things. You're feeding every single day this mind that you were blessed with, and you get to work. There's 3 billion people online. Every single one of you is one click, one message away from signing up a Todd. Just saying. They're just waiting for an opportunity, a phone call and a conversation. And it doesn't matter. I did it with 13 people, my last company. 13 people I recruited with no prior skills, 0. We built and beat everybody who was recruiting high-level unicorns. Everyone thinks they need a unicorn. I'm like, just be the damn unicorn. That's what you need. Sorry, I'm not allowed to curse. Sorry, Dana. Right? It was like a warm-up curse. It wasn't like a real one. I didn't use the F word. But let me just tell you, okay? Every single one of you was born to be a unicorn. You wouldn't have made it to this retreat. I set up Dana's run for her to be able to see who the leaders were and for you to know that you are. If it was easy for you, what are you doing going slow? Gas pedal. If it was a challenge for you, just know You're meant to be in the leader circle. You are not meant to be a normal human. You are meant to be a 1%er. You've probably already known it, right? Doesn't matter if some people think you're weird. Doesn't matter if some people think you're great. Everyone doesn't have to like you. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you live it, that you run it out, that you understand. I was given a task and I hit it. I was given a task and I hit it. I was given a task and I hit it. Your brain only needs you to do that for a couple of sequences, and it won't even remember anything other than winning. Anything other than winning. I just feed the unicorn all day, every day. When the kids get rough, when the things get crazy, guess what we do? Hey kids, what are you most grateful for? Okay? I am sitting here right now outside of the emergency room. It's been a very long couple of days. We're losing my dad, and it's been a long, long, long journey. He had 2 massive seizures this morning while I was holding him. He had one in my car because he wouldn't go in the ambulance, and the ambulance came back and got him. They've got him under control. It's from daily choices of alcohol. I could save the world and I couldn't save my dad. But I can save you. And this is where I need to be right now to tell you what you have, Dana, the time and the place that worked out for you to be here. I want you to freaking fight for yourself. None of my other sisters could pay for his hair. Can. Nobody in my family has the time off to help. I can. You don't know what's coming in your future, but I'll tell you what. We can't save them all, but you have to save the ones you can. Dana is a light in this world. It's an honor to step out and do this. And I'll tell you what, you know how many people told me to quit? How many people told me I couldn't do it as a single mom? How many people told me network marketing doesn't work, coaching doesn't work, all these different kinds of things? I knew in my spirit that I was meant to just matter to a few people. I don't need to matter to the millions. I don't need Forbes magazine. I need you people living room understanding that for some reason at this time, I happened to be sitting in my car while the ambulance was arriving and I can't go in yet. And I needed to tell you to honor your freaking life. The breath that you get, the time that you have, the opportunity that you have, because it is the most worthwhile thing I've ever done with my life. Ever. Every training. I remember going to trainings like you're at right now. I couldn't even afford to fly there. I would borrow money to get in a room to learn how to do this. 11 years ago, I had nothing. I'm going to go in and I'm going to take care of my dad, but I want you to understand. You don't know what the future holds, but today is on purpose. Today is on purpose. You are earning your way to take care of future generations. You are earning your way to the joy and the love and the freedom and the generosity that you ache to put in this world. I know sometimes we just can't pay our bills, but I want you to understand, right? Every single day, we have these opportunities. This is a blessed opportunity for you to be in. I want you to go freaking fight for this. It's when you get to that point, you will be like, oh yeah, this is easier than I thought. Yeah, it is. You know what's hard? Losing. Not doing it, not calling, knowing you could have saved someone and not doing it, right? People will question your age. They'll question your race. They'll question your weight. They'll question right? I'm on stage all the time. And they're like, man, Danelle doesn't fit. I'm like, dude, I'll never fit in a mold. Try me, right? I'm a little extra everywhere. And it's exactly how I was made for it. So, I usually don't tell all the personal stuff that's going on in my life, but for some reason I need you to know. Your life is so valuable right now. I'm meant to be here with you today to tell you, hey, don't play with your life. It's a moment. It's a moment. Have care, have consideration, talk to everyone. Build your future. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. I'm so grateful I built it fast. I'm so grateful at 41, I am free because I didn't listen to anyone else, and I can take care of anyone in our family that needs it. I want you to imagine just a couple years of extra hard work. A couple years being fearless, and what could it do for you? Just a couple years. What's your fear cost you? Your fear, your doubt will cost you everything. An ounce of bravery a day will build you into a mighty warrior for a purpose, for a vision, for a mission. You only need a few people to come with you. I had 3,000 followers when I made my first $1 million. 3,000 people. How many of you guys right now have more than 3,000 friends on social media? Great. Let's check your bank account. You got this. Right? You got this. It's just talking to them. I was really bad before I was good. I still screw up sometimes. I tell people no, yes, whatever I want. Like the world today is yours, where you never, ever again revert to being okay. Revert to wondering if it's meant to be you, that you understand this is your divine appointment today. Today. There's no going back to okay. Never again. That you've made a commitment to love this life you've been given and not dabble with it for one day. Right? The skills, the anything, Dana, I know my mind's a little crazy today, but anything you need or skills or trainings to help this team go and crush it, you let me know. I honor you guys and who you're working with. And I'm telling you, it's the keys to the life that you want. Do it daily. No doubt. Be married to your commitment. All right? You got a big challenge coming tomorrow. And I want you to understand, everybody, right? You got to be focused on it. I love you, Dana.
I love you, sister. I'm praying for Daddy and praying for your heart. And I'm so sorry I did not know that was happening. I would never have let you Zoom in for this if I knew that.
It was a lot better earlier when I talked to you. It's all good. So it's meant to be. It's meant to be. My dad needs me to keep changing the world.
Yeah. We love you. We love you, Danelle.
Love you guys.
There's a lot of really, really wet eyes in here. You had a lot of tears. You have a lot of movement. I'm going to just let you see everyone's gratitude. Give her your love, guys. Give her your
awesome
love.
As always, Danelle. Thank you.
Love you guys. Thank you, Ken. Thanks, guys. I mean it. You're so much closer than you know. By you being there, you totally have everything that you need to go do this. Right? Let's change the world together. That's the fun part.
We're going to say 1, 2, 3. We're going to say change the world. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Change the world. Do this, Danelle. We love you.
Love you guys. Bye. Have fun.
Bye. Okay. Thank you.
Please keep us updated, Danelle. Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You leaving this one?
We love you, Danelle. Bye, baby girl.